Welcome. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, Minister of Marine Affairs and Fisheries Indonesia, His Excellency Bapak Sakti Wahyu Trenggono. Good morning, the Minister of Environment Indonesia, His Excellency Bapak Hanif Faisal Rafiq. All dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the launch of Indonesia Blue Carbon Ecosystem Action Guide ceremony. Indonesia's SNDC places marine sector as a strategic element in both adaptation and mitigation efforts. The scope of work will be focusing on coastal management as well as the ocean protection. To set the context, please welcome the Director General of Marine Management from the Ministry of Marine Affairs and Fisheries, Bapak Koswara, for a remark.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. His Excellency Bapak Sakti Wahyu Trenggono, Minister of Marine Affairs and Fisheries of the Republic of Indonesia. His Excellency Bapak Hanif Faisal Rafiq, Minister of Environment of the Republic of Indonesia, Head of Delegation Canada, representative from the Minister of Forestry, representative of Global Green Grow Institute, distinguished guests and speakers, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. First of all, on behalf of the organizer, allow me to express my highest appreciation and deepest gratitude to the Ministry of Environment, the Ministry of Forestry, and the DGI for our collaboration in organizing this important event. This event is a concrete manifestation of Indonesia's commitment to ocean-based climate action. Also, I would like to thank to all international partners and colleagues who continue to support our effort in strengthening the integration of blue carbon into the national and global policy. Distinguished participants, our event today marks important milestone of the launching of Indonesian marine and fisheries sector to become an integral part of our national climate commitment. In the newly submitted second nationally determined contribution, Indonesia officially positioned blue carbon ecosystem, mangrove and seagrass meadow as a strategic pillar in our climate mitigation adaptation effort. This is a result of long sectoral process as well as strengthening our regulation related to ocean-based climate action. Through the Blue Economy Policy Reform for the marine and fisheries sector, Indonesia promotes a sustainable and inclusive development. The blue economy is not merely an instrument to reduce emissions, but also a strategy to preserve and productivity of marine resources, strengthening coastal resilience, and improve the welfare of coastal communities. This approach ensures the every ocean-based climate action, whether mangrove rehabilitation, protection of seagrass meadows, or coastal ecosystem conservation, not only absorb carbon, but also deliver sustainable social and economic benefit. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome various collaboration and initiatives, such as the Fan of Ocean and Climate and the Blue NDC Challenges, as important platform to strengthen synergies between parties, NGO, private sector and other stakeholders, and between science, policy and investment. To commemorate the momentum of the COP30 in Delhi, we will have several important agenda, namely the launch of Indonesia Blue Carbon Ecosystem Roadmap and Action Guide. Sharing experiences and listen to other countries. At the time, they strengthen the role of listening within their ambition. We believe that by strengthening transparency system, expanding partnership network, and ensuring economic benefit for coastal communities, ocean-based climate action can become a main driver toward climate resilient and equitable development. And finally, it is my honor for me to invite His Excellency Bapak Sakti Wahyu Trenggono, Minister of Marine Affairs and Fisheries of the Republik Indonesia, and His Excellency Bapak Hanif Faisal Nurrofiq, Minister of Environment of the Republic Indonesia, to officially launch the Indonesia Blue Carbon Ecosystem Roadmap and Action Guide. Maybe the cooperation we do today bring benefit to our Earth and our future generation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Roswara, for the remarks. Your Excellencies, all dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, in advancing integration of blue carbon into NDC, or second NDC, Indonesia has developed a blue carbon ecosystem action guide as a technical and policy reference. It provides a guidance of MRV frameworks for ocean climate action. So prior to the official launching of the guidebook, allow me to respectfully welcome the Minister of Marine Affairs and Fisheries, His Excellency Bapak Sakti Wahyu Trenggono.
Saya hadir udah, Mak. Bilang aja. Susah. Fine. Thank you. My best friend, His Excellency Hanif Faisal Nurrofiq, Minister Environment of the Republic of Indonesia, Head of Delegation Canada, representative from the Ministry of Forestry, representative of Global Green Growth Institute, esteemed speakers, delegates, international partner, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. I would like to thank you for your presence today's event that show our shared purpose to build a global coalition for ocean-based climate action. In this occasion, I am pleased to launch Indonesia Blue Carbon Ecosystem Roadmap and Action Guide. This document is a collaborative effort across ministers and agencies and supported by development partners. Indeed, the document reflects Indonesia's strong commitment to put marine and coastal ecosystems as a part of global climate solutions, while also serving as a drive for sustainable blue economy. The Ministry of Marine Affairs and Fisheries has undertaken several concrete actions for the roadmap. These include the development of the National Seagrass Map, pilot projects on seagrass restoration, and monitoring of seagrass conditions through the Seagrass Ecosystem Quality Index and the National Ocean Health Index. We are also developing an integrated ocean monitoring system to enhance data-driven and science-based management of marine and coastal ecosystem. Together, these efforts have advanced Indonesia's transition towards a sustainable and resilient blue economy. Ladies and gentlemen, today's launch is in line with an important milestone for Indonesia's climate commitment. Last month, Indonesia submitted its second nationally determined contribution as NDC to a UNFCCC Secretariat. The SNDC reaffirmed Indonesia's climate ambition, including to the first time the explicit integration of the marine fisheries sector within both climate mitigation and adaptation agendas. This step marks a significant milestone in positioning the ocean not only as a victim of climate change but also as a source of solution for our planet sustainability. The achievement of SNDC target is also supported by strategic policies, including the Presidential Regulation number 110 of 2025 on carbon economic value. This regulation expands the scope of climate action beyond the forestry and energy sectors, though also encompass low carbon ecosystem, mangrove, seagrass meadows, and salt marshes. These three ecosystems have exceptionally high carbon sequestration capacity, which even greater than many tropical terrestrial forms. Their value extends for beyond carbon. By viewing this ecosystem as an interconnected coastal marine system, we can get more benefit, such as biodiversity, coastal resilience, new food security, and a wide range of sustainable economic opportunities. This cross-ecosystem approach forms the core of the roadmap. It not only provides policy guidance but also underscores the importance of data integration and scientific rigor to ensure the highest quality and integrity of blue carbon ecosystem and climate finance within the national carbon registry system under the carbon economic value framework. Ladies and gentlemen, the roadmap will be living document and will continue to evolve alongside advances in science, policy development, and strengthen international cooperation. It will grow with the participation of communities, academia, the private sector, and global partners. The global fight against climate change requires both leadership, consistent policy, and genuine solidarity. Indonesia stands ready to contribute to the leadership to build bridge between science, policy, and concrete action on the ground. Indonesia seeks to demonstrate the integration of ocean and forest that mutually reinforce one another and deliver meaningful benefit for the global climate. From Indonesia's rich ocean and forests, we offer a climate solution for a more sustainable future. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency Happy. If you may, please take a few steps back closer to the screen. And I cordially invite His Excellency Hanif to also please step up on stage. Together, the Excellencies, Hanif, please kindly up on stage to officially launch before you deliver your speech.
Saya duduk dulu, Pak. Apa enggak sih?
Mohon izin.
Oh iya.
Okay, together the Excellencies will be placing his palm on the screen as a symbol to launch Indonesia Blue Carbon Ecosystem Action Drive here at COP30. Allow me to assist by counting down from 3, 2, 1.
From the roots of mangroves to the seabed, Indonesia's blue carbon holds the key to global climate action. As the world's largest archipelagic nation, Indonesia places coastal ecosystems as a vital part of climate solutions. Through collaboration across science, policy, and people, Indonesia built its blue carbon roadmap to guide national and global action.
Ya hari-hari lah pertemuan dengan masyarakat ya bos, seperti saya diberikan arahan yang baik supaya bagaimana sampai kami masyarakat mengerti bahwa ini bakau jangan dibunuh, dirawat lah. Jadi kalau sudah ngerti gitu, saya pikir nanti ke depannya orang sudah tahu memang ini sayang jangan dibunuh, ya kan? Dipelihara baik-baik. Nah, berarti dia tahu sudah ke depannya apanya baiknya mangrove ini kan.
Two pillars of the roadmap: policy and governance, and MRV, to enable blue carbon commitments in the NDC and strengthen Indonesia's position at the global level. Indonesia leads a global call to protect and invest in blue carbon for our shared future.
Another big hand of applause for the launch of Indonesia Blue Carbon Ecosystem Action Guide. Your Excellency, would you please kindly take the center stage for a photo?
Okay.
We are going to seize the moment of collaboration between Ministry of Marine Affairs and Fisheries with Ministry of Environment, Republic of Indonesia in advancing Indonesia's coastal ecosystem and blue carbon restoration. For the second take, I kindly invite the following VIPs to also be on the stage. Bapak Koswara, Director General of Marine Management, MMAF, Ibu Rosa Pipin Lakaraki, First Secretary of MOE Indonesia, Bapak Ari, Deputy of Climate Change of MOE Indonesia, Bapak Hendra Yusransiri, the Senior Advisor to the Minister of Marine Affairs and Fisheries. Last but not least, Ibu Latima Sita Dewi from Triple GI Indonesia. The following VIPs above mentioned to please be on the stage.
Oke, rupanya udah detail ya ini. Sedang.
Kalau datanya
So this handbook is an essential guide laid out a roadmap and action guide governing Indonesia, coastal area, and the ocean as part of the global climate mitigation. Congratulations once again. A big hand of applause for the launch of the Indonesia Blue Carbon Action Guide. Your Excellency, Pak Wahyu, and all the dignitaries, you may please return to your seat. The next agenda, please welcome Your Excellency Pak Hadi, please stay on stage. You're going to deliver a keynote. Thank you.
Terima kasih Bu. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi dan salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Very good mornings. Excellency Minister of Marine Affairs and Fisheries of the Republic of Indonesia, Bapak Wahyu Sakti Trenggono, thank you Pak. Distinguished delegates and friends, very good morning. It is a great pleasure to welcome you all to this session in the Pavilion Indonesia and to share this moment of reflection and dialogue on one of the most good morning. Distinguished guests, fellow minister, delegates, development partners, and colleagues. Today, we celebrate the launch of the Indonesia Blue Carbon Ecosystem Roadmap and Action Guides, a joint effort across ministries and partners that demonstrates Indonesia's strong commitment to making ocean and coastal ecosystem part of the global climate solution. This law consists with a key milestone. Indonesia has just transmitted its second nationally determined contribution and this second NDC to the UNFCCC Secretariat. The new NDC reaffirms Indonesia's strengthens ambition, supported by a new policy foundation. Presidential Regulation number 110 of 2025 on carbon economy value and Bahasa Nilai Ekonomi Karbon. This regulation expands Indonesia climate action beyond forest and energy, embracing blue carbon ecosystem, mangrove, seagrass, and tidal salt marshes as a critical component of mitigation and adaptation efforts. This ecosystem has exceptionally high carbon sequestration capacity, even greater than most terrestrial forests, but their value goes far beyond carbon. By viewing mangrove, seagrass, and salt marshes as one interconnected ecosystem, we unlock a greater value, not only in carbon, but also in biodiversity, coastal resilience, and sustainable economy opportunity. This integrated ecosystem approach lays at the heart of the roadmap and provide direction for policy, coherence, data integration, and sustainable financing through the National Legacy System, LSN, and Carbon Unit Legacy System in Bahasa Group under the Nilai Economy Framework. However, this roadmap is not a final product. As a dynamic document, and will continue to evolve through new science, policy, and partnership, ensuring its relevance and alignment with Indonesia climate and blue economy goals. Through collaboration among the Ministry of Environment, Ministry of Forestry, and Ministry of Marine Affairs and Fisheries, Indonesia demonstrates that forest and ocean governing can work hand in hand, delivering solutions that benefit both people and planet. From Indonesia forest and sea, we offer solution for future of the earth. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for the keynote. It's incredible day. We just witnessed the launch of the blue carbon ecosystem in Indonesia Action Guide. A step that shows Indonesia climate leadership in strengthening the national carbon blue initiatives. I think we have concluded the program this morning, the launching of blue carbon ecosystem in Indonesia Action Guide. We respectfully invite all excellencies, when you're ready, to please make your way to the main stage area leading up to the group panel discussion. Thank you very much.